Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are still working on developing our economy here, and we have a little bit that we still need to do up in this north. There's not that much that we need to do. What we need to do right now is get like farms and fields in here. I think that's kind of the top priority at this moment. So we'll get farms and fields going there. And then beyond that, what do we need? Well, we need to wait for some constructions to finish up over this way. That's all good to go. And then we need a city holding here. Okay. So we need 249 gold here. And that'll be fine. We'll just bank up our gold for the time being. Now, our duchies here are good to go. We are going to need to do some development down over here. There's not going to be anywhere near as much development. This is mostly already done-ish. With the exception of this. That's interesting. But for now, we'll just let that be for the moment. We're making about 30 gold per month, which is a good amount of gold, but I would definitely like to continue to tick forward over here for a bit. 3 years and 3 years on both of those. We're going to be done with these guild halls in 14 months. So that will be just fine. It looks to me like we have a pretty long wait ahead of us before anything else really happens. So we could think about potentially expanding. Now, we can't do any of these, right? The only things that we are allowed to do, nothing to do here, and nothing to do here. So we don't actually, I think, have anything that we can do. Oh, hello, what does this claim? Okay, we could make this claim. This is dangerous, and we're not going to do that. Cool. So remember that the only wars that we are allowed to declare are de jure wars and pressing claims that our vassals have. Not like people that we invited, but just claims that our vassals already possess or fabricated on their own. We don't technically know the veracity of those claims, I suppose, but that's fine. So we could spend some money actually over here on this city very shortly. Let's get that going. Fantastic. So this is great. We will get this all developed up, and then we'll come down here and get these duchies developed up as well. Looks like Ifni is going to be the most lengthy one there. And we can also build a city holding out over here now that I think about it. Yeah, actually, we should develop out over here. That's something we should certainly do. So we can demand a payment from this guy. He's only got 5 gold, but sure, I guess I'll do that. I don't love it. But that does allow us to get started on a trade port out over this way. Okay. May you grow strong and wise. Cool. Let's check in up over here. This guild hall is going to be done in 5 months. So we should at this point save up our gold and wait on that. Next, we're definitely going to build farms and fields here. There's no doubt about that. That is 100% the goal, and we should have enough to do that actually on this next month tick. So that'll be perfect. We just finished a faith conversion. So let's take a quick look at what we've got here. Okay, yep, we definitely need to continue working on faith over in this region. Someone's converting it back, and it's not us. It's very rude. But we've got enough to construct our farms and fields here, which we will certainly do. Any moment now. 5 days. There we go. Fantastic. So that's done. This is good to go. We can't currently build a duchy building up here. Promote culture task just finished, and we definitely want to continue working on that. For the moment, we will head to locations within our personal duchy. This castle is as good to go as it's going to be for now. It's okay. We've got 2 years on these cities and 4 years on this one. This is as good to go as it's going to be as well. Okay. So 2 years there. Sounds good. I think our next move... we want this guy to convert over to feudal. We could think about revoking his title. Well, we need to go up to limited crown authority, which we can do. And we should do. We'll definitely do that. And that'll allow us to rearrange some of this stuff over here. But I want to continue to hold this for the moment. I think that'll be fine. I wouldn't mind building a city out over here. And then this castle here. Yeah, we need to convert that as well. So hypothetically, he would actually just straight up accept this. Okay, let's pay the royal court a visit and see what we've got here. Gaining court grandeur and prestige looks good. And juicy. Cool. And if we were to revoke this title, she would just accept that as well. Just straight up. Cool. For the moment, I'm not too concerned about that. We could certainly do it. It would cost us a good amount of money, though. And I think our better plan for the moment is to continue constructing these buildings here. So hill farms would be, I think, the next thing to go with here. This will be done in 50 days. Looks good. Let's check in up over here quick. We can hold court. I don't really care about holding court. Yeah, that'll take some time yet. So let's build hill farms here, not hill forts. Just as soon as we can. There we go. Small harbor was constructed here, of course, and we could think about constructing this city here. That is definitely the plan here. However, this is the wrong culture. So we actually need to get a cultural conversion done here before we can build that. I don't like aborting that, but we need to get that converted over. That'll take 10 years, so we need to get this started as soon as we can. That'll be fine. Checking in up over this way is pretty much just these cities at this point that we've built that need work. So that's good. We do have a good amount of cash right now. We could found a holy order, but I'm not going to do that. We can head down over to Z's here and construct a city. So there we go. Our heir is currently unmarried, and let's find somebody with high stewardship. Oh, she's intelligent, too. Cool. I like it. That'll be great. Okay. So our crop fields here are going to be done in 12 months. 9 months there, 9 months there, 3 years here. Cool. The city is, of course, 5 years away. We're 10 years away from being able to build our city out over here. But I do want to get that culture converted as soon as we can. And we'll get this granted out soon enough and switch over to this island, and then we'll switch to this island. And then we will pull back, like, Tadla, perhaps? Something along those lines. 415 gold. We will happily take that. Okay, so Z's is not exactly fully developed. We could definitely work on putting in desert agriculture here. So Z's is now constructing. And this is a city. This is going to need to be a temple holding. We can get that going, and this is all good to go, actually. Reasonably well developed. So I'm not going to upgrade that. Over here, we absolutely... You're tribal? This guy's tribal. Okay. We can't really work with him right now. And then we've got this out over here. It's insane that this guy's tribal, but sure. Castle holding, castle holding, castle holding, and castle holding. So this guy needs to be dealt with, actually. We could revoke this title. We can now have 8 domain. He would accept this. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll revoke that back. And we're not going to get much out of this. That's for sure. We'll just lose 48 stress here. Cool. And we need 500 gold to feudalize this. That's expensive. No doubt about that. Let's check in up over here and see how these cities are doing, timing-wise. 4 months left here. Oh, we can extort. Done. That's perfect timing, actually. We're already avaricious, so let's take professional workforce to build faster. And here's our extortations. 585 gold. Perfect. So with that, we can now feudalize this tribe. Consider it done. And we can now hold this ourselves until such a time as we decide not to. We can get started immediately on desert agriculture here, since that's nice and cheap. And checking in up over this way, this city has finished its construction. So we're going to build immediately trade port. Cool. This mosque has finished its construction as well. Immediately, trade port. We're about to finish up on our crop fields here. 60 days left here. Okay, 45. 40. 30. We're just saving up cash at this point. We got quilted armor. Okay, cool. Not that that really matters to us. What is being exposed next? Crop rotation is exposed and fascinated. Let's switch over to public works. Cool. We're going to finish up our construction here, and immediately desert agriculture is where we go. Fantastic. Let's check in on Maghrebia. That'll be done in 3 months. Okay, so we're building hill farms right now. Hunting grounds and pastoral lands are what go in here next. So that'll be fine. Hunting grounds are cheapest, so we will get that done as soon as we can here in 50 days. 25 days. 10 days. And hunting grounds. Cool. There we go. We're now making over 30 gold per month. So we are, of course, building desert agriculture here. And we have 2 holding slots here that we can fill. So that'll be good. 3 years there. This is good to go. Okay. Looks like we've just got a little bit of time here. And our cultural conversion here is slowly progressing. We can sell trivial titles, and we'll definitely do that for the 400 gold. This guy shamed us a bit, but it's fine. So we're going to immediately construct a temple holding. Actually, yeah, we'll do a temple holding here. And then this one will make a city holding. And we'll have the gold for that soon, but not quite yet. Cool. We're going to be making ludicrous sums of gold in the late game. That's very clear to me. We'll increase tax as a punishment. I'm sure it'll be fine. And looking at these construction times, it's all looking good. All looking absolutely great. Cool. Small plantations have been constructed down over here. And we definitely get in pastoral lands. Yeah, there's not a lot of great options here. So we're going to build pastoral lands here. And then camelry. And then for this last one, I don't know, maybe watchtowers or outposts? I'm not sure. We just finished up our faith conversions. Let's check in on what else we need to convert. This up here. Okay. So just kind of oscillating back and forth between those. That's fine. Cool. So checking in on these construction times. 6 months. That's not too bad. Going to be finishing here very shortly as well. Hunter's Lodges were just finished up. So in this slot here, we build pastoral lands. There we go. Excellent. And this is all good. Yep, that should be fine. So we could build a city next month here. I think we're going to need the gold up this way. This is going to be done in 4 months. This is going to be done in 4 months. 45 days. Yeah, we're going to need the gold up here. But we'll be able to get that city building quite soon. So that'll be great. We're now up to 30 gold per month, and we just finished up this city. So the first thing we want to put in here is obviously a trade port. 100% a trade port. Cool. We're going to be finishing up this trade port in just 10 days. And then we want to build guilds here. Once again for that sweet, sweet development growth. And then this one will be finishing up. And we build guilds here as well. Or actually monasteries, because this is a temple holding. So monasteries and then farms and fields, probably. Yeah, that'll be fine. No real concerns there. Cool. So it's just these three that require additional work up this way. As far as Maghrebia goes, for the moment this is fine, although we will eventually be able to upgrade this. We will. That's for sure. Okay. 35 days left here. Now these are already reasonably built. And what about this city? I mean, that's tribal. These are tribal. So, wait. This guy's no longer tribal? This guy adopted feudalism and went for primarily economic buildings. That's great. And built a city over here. That's great too. So that obviously means a trade port. We put that in. We finished up our pastures here, so we can't build anything there for now. We also finished up something else. That was here in Z's. Yeah, so we're going to need a camelry here. And that's going to be exciting. By exciting, I mean not necessarily ideal. We'll tear apart the stall for the gold and use that gold to immediately... Ooh, this guy's going to bring us 50 gold as well. And we'll use that gold to build this camelry. Excellent. Now, I would like to get these extra holdings built up. But we're not quite there yet. So we have 150 gold at this moment. 186 to upgrade this trade port. And then this will hopefully eventually upgrade itself. That would be nice. A feast? With people? I don't think so. Okay, let's get our fishing net weavers going here in Maghrebia. That'll be great. I want to check in up here, though. This is still our primary focus. So we've got 2 years, and 12 months. Okay. 16 months and 20 months. 3 years. We can build this castle, but it's not super relevant. I wouldn't necessarily mind putting in a desert agriculture here. Just to limit their building slots. Yeah, there's a lot of empty building slots over here. Okay. This is already relatively maxed out. That's fine for the moment. Cool. We get a stewardship perk that is available now. We can take centralization to help out our capital's development growth. Sounds good to me. And for the time being, we are just banking cash, I think. Well, yeah, we're banking cash. Because I want to get this city building here. That said, we are probably... These are pretty inefficient. We're not going to build those just yet. If there were economic structures to build there, that would be the most efficient way to do this, I think. But it's not. Okay. So those upgrades are still a ways away. We do need to build a city out over here, too. So both of those require cities. And you're still tribal. Got it. Fishing net weavers have been built here, so this is now maxed out for the moment. I would love to get this city building, and that may be our best bet right now. I mean, we've got multiple cities that we could build, but this is a coastal city, which is usually better. Oh, right. We have to convert that culture. I'm dumb. So we do want to build the city here, then. Okay. That'll do. Checking in up over this way, we are going to need guilds up here. So we're lacking in a little bit of gold, but we'll have enough to do that shortly. here in about 2 months. I almost said 2 years. That would have been insane. But no, 2 months will be fine. Okay. So now we are 1 month away from getting this guild hall going. There we go. Excellent. 10 months on this prayer hall, and we died. Okay. Let's check in on our succession. Our succession should have been fine. We're at 8 of 6. Yeah, it should be okay here. So, we need to make sure that our wife is... She's skill 19 stewardship. Okay. Let's have her hop into here. Assist ruler. Manage domain. Cool. Now we need a chancellor. We're going to choose the best in the realm. Steward. We're going to choose the best. Marshal. We're going to choose the best. And spy master. We're going to choose the best. We have an empty, or we don't have an empty council position, but we can negotiate an alliance with this guy, our half-brother. Out in Z's? Sure, we can do that. Now, we have too few spouses, and let's see if we can find anybody with higher stewardship. No, we cannot. So, in that case, we will sort by, like, age here. Although, let's see, we are currently 21, so let's just skip down to people who are of age. So, there we go. And let's find people who have decent traits. Like this one. Cool. Ooh. She's a genius. Definitely want that in our line if we can. Okay. Good traits. Cool. And we are going to immediately focus once again on stewardship. Wealth focus. There we go. Fantastic. And we're not quite back to where we were financially, but we're getting close. We gain a level of devotion, and this shrine was just constructed, which we need to grant out. And we will certainly do so. So we're no longer above our domain limit. And we're going to have to start building here. So we're up to 22% or 22 gold per month already. That's not bad. I want to get this quarry building as soon as we can. We're just missing 3 gold on it. Our counselor died of heart failure. Rude. Okay, we'll get that going. And our next chancellor will be this fine gentleman right here. Cool. It's looking like we're not going to have too much for factionalism this life. That's great. I'm very pleased about that. Okay. Checking in up over here, we definitely need to save up cash because these two are going to finish construction soon. So next up, we're going to build farms and fields here. So we need 150. And then this is going to need farms and fields as well. So we need a total of 300 gold for all of this. We don't have the cash right now, but we'll get there. We have about a third of what we need. And that'll be fine for the moment. Ooh, 75 gold. Yes, tear it apart. So we're going to immediately build farms and fields here. We're not going to be too focused on upgrading these beyond level 1 buildings because mostly our vassals will be able to upgrade them themselves. So that should be fine. And we're going to get our crop fields done shortly. Yeah, it's going to be a few more months on that one. So that's fine. Our cultural conversion over here is going well. We do need to continue to build in this city. So we have a lot of gold that we need to be making, right? That's for sure. Feline hunter. Sure, we'll take a pet cat. And we'll not allow a cult to rummage. Okay, yeah, the monk was angry. Why don't we go look for it right now? Cool. We'll gain 20 dread here. We do become overwhelmed by stress, which is fine. We'll become irritable. And that's all good. Okay. So we can build our farms and fields here momentarily. Just as soon as we get that gold. There we go. Fantastic. We can hold court. For now, I'm not going to do that. I do definitely want to get this all built. Okay. And this city needs constructions in it as well. Yeah, we've fallen a bit behind on our constructions. There's no doubt about that. However, this up here is almost all maxed out. Only this city holding needs anything, and we're going to be going for farms and fields here for sure. So that'll be fine. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to work a bit on getting caught up on some of these constructions. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Atala, Jens Graham, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.